Hi, I'm Sochi from the Picasso Sisters. Welcome back to our channel. Today I did this really romantic, really smoky eye for Valentine's Day. And if you want to see how I did this look, just stay tuned and watch. What I first do is make sure I get this neutral tone brown. It's not warm or cool tone, just neutral. And I start buffing that into the outer corner of my eye and a little bit into my crease. Afterwards, I grab a darker brown shade and just buff that in again to the outer corner of my eye and just a little bit in the crease, but mostly focusing that darker shadow on the corner of my eye. What I also begin to do with that darker shade is start smoking it out, creating that V shape at the outer corner of your eye. And then afterwards I grab a really dark brown, again neutral, not cool tone or warm tone, and I really begin to create that cat eye look and really smoke it out on the outer edge. Afterwards, what I do is really just try to blend that in as smoothly as possible, and then I go back in with the dark brown and put it right on my lash line just to darken it up a little more, but it really depends on your preference. Just keep blending and adding as you feel the eye gets to where you want it to look. Moving on to the face, I begin to apply my Alima Pure foundation again in the shade Echo, and then this time I blend it in with the brush, and I just keep buffing that in until I feel like the foundation looks nice and settled on my skin. After my foundation is all nice and buffed in, I go in with my concealer, again from Alima Pure in the shade Echo, and I buff that in with my finger. I feel that it smooths it out best on my skin, and I put that on all the high points of my face, so my nose, my forehead, and on a little bit on my chin. And then I grab my foundation, my satin matte foundation from Alima Pure, in the shade Beige 4, and I just dab that everywhere all over my face, just mattify my foundation just a little bit. And then I go in with my concealer in the shade Linen, and I put that under my eyes to really brighten up my face. And then I will also put that on the top of my lip, my chin, and my forehead, and then just a little bit on my nose. And then what I do, I just grab my my foundation brush and just smooth everything out, make sure nothing looks weird. And then I start going and doing my lower lash line, and for that I pretty much repeat the same process as I did with the top of my eye, which is just go from light to dark and just make sure that most of the product is focused on the outer corner and it doesn't go too far in to the inner corner of my eyes. And then of course I have to go in with some highlight to really make that inner corner pop. That's one of my favorite parts of my eyes. Just really making sure that inner corner is highlighted. Then I go in with my bronzer in Mauna from Alima Pure, and I just start warming up the face everywhere, like all in the craters of my face and a little bit on my chin. then I go in with more of a contour type of brush and a contour shade from Alima Pure again, and I just again go to the same parts and just make sure my face looks a little more defined. And then I go in with some blush from the Jaclyn Hill face palette, and my highlight again is going to be from the Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I just mix Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop and just put both of them on. The next step is just combing out my brows, and then I go into this eyeshadow from Red Apple lipstick and just kind of darken them up a little bit because I have pretty light eyebrows and nothing to really shape them. I just want to make them just a little darker. And after that step is done, I just do a little highlight under my brow bone, and then I go in with my Alima Pure mascara. And the last step is just putting on this liquid lipstick. I believe it's Lolita by Kat Von D. So this is the finished look right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, like and subscribe.